Hello and welcome back to 365 Days with mxmtoon, but with a twist. I'm Maya, a singer, songwriter, video maker, and Oakland native. I'm also a huge fan of history. I love untold stories, gross facts and secrets, anything weird, dark, and funky from the past. This month, we have some very special episodes. Each week, one of my friends will be taking over the podcast to share their favorite deep cuts with you. This week, we have a host who is a fellow singer-songwriter and fellow ukulele lover, Dodie. Take it away, Dodie.
It's 365 with Dodie. New facts every day, so don't leave too soon. I'm gonna teach you stuff, no it won't be tough. Gonna go a year till you've had enough. It's 365 with Dodie. On this day in 2019, the first ever photo of a black hole was shared across the world. An international team of over 200 scientists set up telescopes to gather enough data from galaxy M87, 55 million light-years away. After years of work, they were able to produce a clear image of this black hole, which is 6.5 billion times the mass of the Earth. Let's start with what a black hole is exactly. When a massive star collapses, it can leave behind a small core of unstable energy, which collapses in upon itself. Then you get a small but unfathomably dense black hole, which rips the fabric of space-time and sucks up anything in its midst. No light can escape from a black hole. But the word photography is literally derived from the Latin meaning drawing with light, so you might wonder, if black holes trap light and can't be seen, how did scientists manage to take a photo of one? Also, it's thousands of light years away. That's also a not so insignificant problem here. Albert Einstein predicted the existence of black holes in his general theory of relativity in the early 1900s. Until recently, though, humans had never observed a black hole. For years, scientists had been studying a cluster of stars thousands of light years away. These stars orbited an invisible object, and the only thing that could cause this uncanny behavior would be a supermassive black hole. The black hole in galaxy M87 is 24 billion miles wide. The team of scientists hypothesized that with a coordinated effort, they could see the shadow that the black hole casts on the light around it. The extremity of a black hole is known as the event horizon. When you pass the event horizon, you've reached the point of no return, and any known object, even massive planets, will get sucked in. Photographing a black hole would be like pinpointing the exact location of an orange on the moon, so scientists hypothesized that they would need an Earth-sized telescope to get the job done. For obvious reasons, we unfortunately can't build an Earth-sized telescope. However, people all around our planet can work together to make something almost as great. The road to this iconic image starts with the Event Horizon Telescope project. Observatories around the world work together to capture celestial bodies from as many different earthly angles as possible, timing their imaging process exactly together to create a comprehensive picture. 8 ground telescopes were used on this project in places like the Atacama Desert of Chile, the mountains of Hawaii, the icy South Pole, and the Spanish Sierra Nevada. According to one team member in an interview with National Geographic, the files that these telescopes produced were so large that they could be considered equivalent to an MP3 file containing a 5,000-year-long song. So not only is it a challenge to find the right image that shows the black hole, but it's also a struggle to find the clearest, best picture that the telescopes can produce when there's so much data. This is where Dr. Katie Bauman, then a postdoctoral fellow at Harvard, comes in. She wrote an algorithm that helps find the best image of a black hole. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack, only the haystack is incomprehensibly large. After a years-long coordinated effort around the globe, Bauman's algorithm marked one of the final steps in extracting the first photograph of a black hole, confirming Einstein's theory of relativity in even the most extreme circumstances. The image of the black hole went viral, because of course, how could it not? It's a picture of a black hole. But that's not the only viral image at play in this story. Shortly after the announcement of this accomplishment, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology tweeted a screenshot of an image that Dr. Bauman shared on her personal Facebook page. In the photo, she looks at the camera in excitement, crossing her hands over her mouth in shock and glee. Beside her is her laptop, where a code she developed was actively constructing the first image of a black hole. Naturally, that image went viral too. And of course, since internet trolls are threatened by smart women breaking the glass ceiling on an intergalactic scale, Dr. Baumann became the target of harassment. Still, the outpouring of support for her role in this scientific breakthrough was even greater. Representation is important, and though I'm not a scientist, I'm just a musician, it feels really good to see a woman scientist achieve something so great. The internet trolls claimed that Baumann was getting all the credit for the breakthrough. Sure, every scientific discovery is a team effort, but Baumann certainly played an important role in how the first image of a black hole was made. And of course, when male scientists are portrayed as solitary geniuses, no one bats an eye. Albert Einstein had help coming up with the theory of relativity, just as Baumann had help in confirming it. The trolls are never right. Joke's on them, though. Now Dr. Baumann is an assistant professor at the California Institute of Technology, where she continues to work on computational imaging. Today, we have special guest Marinelli here to talk about an April 10th in his life.
Hi, I'm Marinelli, and on April 10th, 2019, I was a part of a viral YouTube dating series called Jubilee Blind Date, and there were 11 musicians behind a sheet and one participant judging how much she would want to date us by our performance. And I was super emotionally unavailable, so I just ripped a drum solo and got eliminated immediately, and then all the comments were like, David, bro, you make me so sad. And now that's my header on Spotify. It's just a screenshot of that comment. Thank you.
Thank you, Marinelli. Time for my facts. Let's have a look. What was I doing on this day, April the 10th? So it looks like, from my camera roll, I was recording a song called Party Tattoos in 2018 at someone called Fred Cox's house. Super cool guy. Looks like we were doing drums for that song. So Party Tattoos is a song I wrote quite a long time ago, actually, in like 2015. And it's just about having a good damn time and wanting to feel young, however old you are. Fun fact, I have a party hat tattoo that I share with a lot of people from my tour. It's on my foot. So there you go. Thank you very much for going back in time with me, and remember to subscribe wherever you listen to your podcasts. Come back tomorrow for more stories from yesteryear. Bye! It's 365 with Dodie. New facts every day, so don't leave too soon. I'm gonna teach you stuff, no it won't be tough. Gonna go a year till you've had enough. It's 360